Hello my friends and welcome back to a new guide of Fractured Online. Today I'm gonna show you how to solo the big red Ember Dragon as a bowman. First things first, you need two important abilities. First of all, it's the protection from fire ability, which increases your fire resistances and which renders you immune to warm and burning effects. Also, make sure to have some healing abilities. I'm using Verdant Regrowth and some bandages. The other abilities don't really matter. I'm using some abilities to increase my damage, which is Strike Wounds, Double Shot, the Empowered ability and the Spike Traps. As well, to slow down the dragon a bit, I'm using the Net Trap. You could also use the Power Shot ability. When it comes to talents, they don't really matter much. The only important talent that you should pick are the Runner and the Runner 2 abilities to increase your movement speed by 8%. The other abilities that I chose are normal bowman abilities that I also used in my leveling guides. Let's look at the dragon. As you can see, he has 25,000 health, which is quite a lot, but you have 10 minutes to kill him and to dish out 25,000 damage, which is totally doable. When we look at the skills, we will soon realize that we can ignore most of the skills entirely. First of all, he's using the Fear ability, which just reduces willpower. We can totally ignore it because it doesn't affect us at all. The next thing he casts is Expose Vulnerabilities. This ability reduces non-physical resistances that are below 500. The only important resistance that you need is the fire resistance. And I already said it earlier, we have 900 fire resistance, so we are not affected by this ability. When you're standing in front of the dragon, he might hit you with Decimate. This ability doesn't really deal much damage as long as you're alone. Decimate only shines when you fight many people at once, and this is not the case here, we are alone. We can also ignore the fireball that he's casting because of our high fire resistances, and the same goes for the Ember Dragon Breath. The gear doesn't really matter, I will show it to you at the end of the guide. Before you attack the dragon, make sure you have killed all the ads around the dragon. You want to kite the dragon around, so this place must be empty. Once you're ready, cast your Empowered ability and pull the dragon. The ability that we see here is the Fear ability combined with Exposed Vulnerability. I already said it, it doesn't really affect us. Now just keep running from the dragon, and whenever your net is ready, use it to trap him down and to deal some damage. If you have the time while running, place some spike traps and kite him over the traps. Thanks to our protection from fire ability, we are not taking much damage. You will see in a second that I forgot an ad and I pulled this Dragonling, which makes the fight a little harder. Fortunately, the Dragonling resets and runs back to his spawning point. If you get hit by the tail or if the dragon manages to bite you, just keep running and heal up again. Under no circumstances should you start to panic. As long as the dragon is far away, he cannot do you any harm at all. As a rule of thumb, do exactly the same thing as the dragon does. If the dragon is moving, move as well. If the dragon stands still and attacks you, attack him back. If you follow these rules, the dragon will eventually die. If you are lucky, the dragon even drops a recipe or a dragon soul. As I already mentioned at the beginning of the video, the gear doesn't matter at all. I'm using the Hunter set just to increase the damage tremendously, but you could even kill him with the primitive hide armor. I'm using a shortbow made of yew wood. If you want to deal more damage, use a shortbow made of ipe. I'm also using a necklace enchanted with perception, but this doesn't matter either. And that's it for today's guide. I hope this video helped you and I wish you some lucky drops during your dragon hunt. If you liked this video, please press the like button, and if you want to see more videos in future, subscribe to my channel. Until then, be well and take care.